button issue in last November's election. It was defeated pretty handily. But the push to make it legal isn't going away. Instead, the focus has shifted now to medical marijuana. And a local mother is on the front lines of that. Scarlett Leisure says it's changed her 14-month-old daughter's life. Local 12's Sydney Benter has that story.
Hey, Mama.
14-month-old Savannah is flourishing. Mom Scarlett says she's come a long way since epilepsy took over her life when she was just 11 weeks old.
A lot of times she stiffens up and then she shakes. That, and then her eyes kind of deviate to the side. And then a lot of times her lips turn blue because she does have oxygen problems when she does seize.
Savannah's been to all kinds of specialists. She's been diagnosed with a rare syndrome that causes the seizures. Doctors put her on a lot of medications, but Scarlett says all they did was suck the life out of her little girl.
Last summer, we weren't home at all last summer. She was in the hospital just about constantly.
When Scarlett realized how much her daughter was regressing, she decided to wean her off of all the medications, but then came the withdrawal seizures. Scarlett tried legal hemp oil to try to mitigate the seizures, but she says it wasn't enough.
Her seizures, they were devastating, so we actually made a drive to Colorado and got cannabis oil.
The oil has a higher concentration of THC and isn't legal in Ohio, but it got Savannah through the withdrawals, and now the legal hemp oil is enough to regulate the seizures. She had a seizure this week, but it was the first in more than a month.
She still seizes, and she's probably always going to seize. Just like the hemp oil, medical marijuana, period. It's not a cure, but it's the closest thing we have to a cure.
Scarlett says she doesn't want to have to break the law to help her daughter, which is why she's trying to clear up misconceptions and push for change.
I think it's just lack of education is why it's not legal. Because if somebody would have asked me a year and a half ago to legalize medical marijuana, I probably would have said no, because I didn't know all the benefits that it has.
And Scarlett gives Savannah 2 small doses of hemp oil that's legal every day. But she says the higher concentrated THC oil, which isn't legal in Ohio, works as a rescue medication when Savannah has bad seizures. She says she recovers from those seizures much faster and with less side effects than she would with the prescription medication. Rob?
Sydney, thanks very much. Tomorrow, Leisure will testify in front of an Ohio House task force that's looking into possible medical marijuana legislation. There are 2 medical marijuana issues proposed for the fall ballot.
New tonight.